going to be tough. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I first met Cody when he was working in patrol, and I always thought he was a squared away officer just by watching him how he did his calls. Cody then got transferred, went to the part-time SWAT team. I was able to meet with him, talk to him, get to know him a little bit better. But it wasn't until we both got to AIU together. And we all know when you go to AIU, you see a lot of bad things. We got to bond a lot better. But during that time, D.C. Peterson probably stole my one good liner. It was very noticeable that when Cody would get frustrated, we'd have a busy day. You know, it could be a Friday, sunny, 65 degrees, 4 o'clock. Somehow everybody on I-70 eastbound will crash. Don't know how, but it just does. And you'd have one of those days, Cody'd come in after having 3 or 4 crash reports. You know, they're simple, but they're just, simple crash reports, fender benders. He'd come in, he'd be frustrated. He'd say, yeah. I'd ask him how he's doing. He goes, yeah, just got a McChicken. He goes, don't worry, when this one's done, I'll have 2 more waiting for me, 2 more McChickens. So I said, okay. So from then on, crashes were McChickens. Cody was always trying to do better. He always tried to make sure his family, everybody did better. He was very well versed with his money. He didn't ever wanted to be want for it. So during that time, and I think maybe the last couple of years of police work with, this George Floyd, all this other stuff going on, he got kind of a little frustrated and thought maybe he wanted to go do something else. So Cody decided to go to Evergy. He wanted to go to Evergy, and he saw the big bill and how much money he can make, stuff like that, wanted to be a lineman. So he decided to do that. Went there. He said if he didn't try it, he didn't know if he could live with himself because he always wanted to try it. So he did. And he said, if I don't like it, I can always come back to the police department and make more McChickens. I said, fair. When he did leave, several of us, we missed him. When you lose a hard, good, squared away officer that is honest, his integrity, you don't get those all the time. It's very nice to have somebody you can rely on. So a lot of us got sad. I still talk to him when he went to Evergy. I talked to him on the phone. All the time he'd talk, and at first you could tell he was happy because he's doing something different. He's learning. He always liked to learn new things. Like DC said, he liked to tinker in his garage. He'd sit there and drink his Busch Light. That was his choice of beer. And he always liked learning. He always craved knowledge. Cody had been gone for approximately a year before he decided to come back to the police department. And throughout that year, there's probably 100 of us that came in here or that would probably talk to him and say, hey, when are you coming back? Hey, come on back. Sure enough, he came back. I think one of the main reasons why he came back Honestly, I think it was because he missed the camaraderie of his friends and the police culture. This is where he was, this is where he should have been, that's where he came back to. He was a great officer, great friend. Cody didn't like long-winded speeches, unless it was one of his daily briefing rants. Everybody knows. He had him in AIU, McChickens. He loved his family. He was born to do police work. Once again, he also liked his Busch Light beer. You couldn't ask for a better man or officer when you needed backup or someone just to talk to. He was an excellent source for policing and an even better mentor for new recruits. He was always honest with you, whether you liked it or not. Cody was easy to talk, as long as you didn't piss him off. He was the best of friends and the worst of enemies. I think I talked to Cody more on the phone than my wife. She would even make comments whenever he called, like, who is that, your boyfriend? We always discussed what we were going to cook for dinner, because neither of our wives cooked. I'll cook for you later, sweetie. Mine works the microwave pretty good, but... Oh. All right. Not too long ago, Cody and his family went on a vacation at Disney World. And I remember telling him and warned him that it's not the happiest place on earth. And they don't sell beer at the Magic Kingdom. Danielle, he bragged about your accomplishments, what a great nurse you are, plans for the future, and the Blush boot camp you had committed to. Not a day went by that he was not working toward being a better husband and pursuing your marriage. He loved you without question. Brody and Adley, you were your father's heart and light in his eyes. Watching the changes in him as you come into his life, and it was incredible. God, he loved those kids. He cannot wait to tell us where you were coming, about your first steps, or how advanced you were with potty training and your latest achievements and developments as he's grown up. Nothing brought a smile to his face like being your father. And every close friend of Cody has some sort of video of both of you. Tim and Loretta, your son was proud of his family, his small town raising in Odessa, and the examples you set in your marriage of working through anything and relying on each other. I cannot count on the times that he commented on his childhood and the standard you set for parenting. He was always grateful of both of you, for being there to help out with Brody and Adley. We couldn't say that enough. Okay. Cody was a case study in the pursuit of excellence and integrity. Only the true bravery is shown in the face of impending death. There is no time to think of being brave. Either you are or you're not. That's when you find out if you're built for it. Cody was. His actions that day showed you exactly the person he was, a true warrior. Cody, I will miss you, and I love you like a little brother. Thank you.